Good morning everybody and welcome to the final video for the Spring Hormone Detox series. I hope that you've really enjoyed it. Over the course of the moon cycle we have worked with the elements of earth, air and fire, and this week we close the detox with the element of water. So in truth we've used water throughout the whole of the month and the lunar cycle, because we have been working with drinking water, we've been working with beautiful teas, we've been working with body scrubs, which is friction, we have been working with castor oil packs. Some people have also been having massages and using far infrared sauna therapy. So we've been using water quite a lot actually. But in this instance, we're considering thermotherapy and how it can support us to close a detox and support our hormones. Well, with the water element, we will be working with 3 different aspects of it. And I suggest that you choose the ones that support you and that you feel appropriate to, drawn to. So the first one is returning back to the shower and using cold water or alternate hot and cold blitzes to support the hormones and reboot our system. So at the end of your shower, please initially start with just turning the shower onto cold and spraying yourself or a part of your body. I tend to use my thymus area, which is here, and I spray cold water onto that for about 20 seconds. Now this really reboots the whole system, so it helps detoxification, stimulates the metabolism, great if you're feeling sluggish, very vitalizing and energizing, great for liver detoxification, headaches, generally very good. You could work just on the part of your body, the organ of your body that you feel really needs the most support, but this is how I work. I just work on my thymus area to begin. Now you can go one stage further and you can alternate hot and cold. Again, you can do the alternations for up to 10 times, which might be a bit advanced for you guys right now. I'm doing 20 seconds cold and about 15 seconds hot, and I'm doing it for about 3 to 4 times at the moment, and I'll build it up slowly as I feel works for me. Now this works in 2 ways, because it takes heat out of your body, puts heat back in, so it's actually really rebooting your system, and it's working slightly more on a more intensive scale. I have written more details about this on my blog this week, and I really suggest that you do read that before you decide to do it, because there are contraindications, and also it's really good to know what to do properly before you start to do it. Now another thing that you can do to close your spring hormone detox down is to consider an enema. Now an enema is a form of irrigation, but you do it at home. It isn't as invasive as colonic irrigation, but can be very suitable for certain people. So again, read my blog about that. Fundamentally what you do, I think I've put the enema kit on my clinic room door just so that you can see. Basically that would be filled with water or enema herbals or coffee or aloe vera. I suggest you work with water first, and then the water comes down through the tube you insert into your anus, your rectum, you lie down on your side and you fill the rectum and then you flush it out. Now again, there are contraindications for this, but it can be super powerful and a great way to really get rid of all of those additional hormones that need to come out. It's fantastic if you have headaches. I found it great for headache relief, and it's obviously also very good if you've got bowel irregularities. There are lots of benefits for it, and I have written that on my blog. Now, if you don't fancy any of those, then you could also really consider seeing a colonic irrigationist. I am not a colonic irrigationist, but I have put down details of how to find them on my blog. We have somebody locally in Kingston, and I've also put down the professional membership bodies so that you would be able to find a suitable therapist in your area. Colonic irrigation is more intense. and usually require some probiotics to be taken after. I definitely would recommend those for a certain period of time. Your colonic irrigation practitioner will probably be able to advise you on which ones, unless obviously you come and see me, in which case obviously I would be able to advise. Now, this works on a more intensive level because it actually clears out more of the digestive system in your colon than an enema would, and also they massage your stomach so that they really work on the colon and cleansing and removing debris that have been and toxins that have been in your intestines for a long period of time. So it's very, very helpful at the end of a detox to do this, but doesn't suit everybody. And they can be very stimulating, they can make you feel fantastic, and they can also be rather habit forming because they are really quite nice. So anyway, I will leave that with you. I really hope that you've enjoyed the Spring Hormone Detox. Please do read my blog before you do any of these suggestions, because there are contraindications for them. I will be sending you some feedback forms later in the week to ask what you have found helpful, what parts you found that you're going to be able to continue with. Some people have asked whether I'll be able to run it again next month. I'm thinking about that right now. And anyway, I hope you've really enjoyed it. I hope you feel more balanced and cleansed. I definitely do. I found that I've got eczema on my eyelids right now, which shows that I've still got a little bit of liver congestion. So I will definitely be thinking about having a colonic myself. And I wish you well and bless you and thank you for sharing this with me.